Let's watch a preview of the CBS Schoolbreak special. Kids Killing Kids.
Robert Sanderson, you have been found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. Do you understand how much misery you caused by taking your mother's gun to school? Robert Sanderson, you have been found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. Do you understand how much misery you caused by taking your mother's gun to school? The consequences of your offense are not simply a dead girl and a guilty guy going to jail, although that's certainly terrible enough. Diana's family will never get over this tragedy. For the rest of their lives, they will all have to live with the tragic loss of their child. And here, as in many states, your mother may be held legally responsible for your actions. Did you ever stop to think what would happen to your little brother if your mother has to go to jail for this too? You should have thought about all that before you took a gun to school. Now, you'll have plenty of time to think about it. You won't get out of prison until after the start of the next century. Take the prisoner away. This court is adjourned.
Robert Sanderson went from carefree student to convicted killer. Diana Collier would have entered college in the fall. Instead, she became a statistic, one of the nearly 5,000 kids killed by a gun every year. Here's your second chance, Robert. Let's go back and see what happens if you don't take the gun to school.
Hey man, I saw the Terminator for like the 10th time last night. Remember how Arnold just blows all those guys away?
Yeah, I mean, I saw it about 10 times too, but I'll tell you, the guy's no Stallone.
Yeah, right. You know what's one thing about all those guys? They get girls. I think it's because they're tough and they've got guns.
Get real, man, it's just the movies.
No. Bill Peters has a gun and the chicks can't stay away from him. Thinking about getting one.
No, man, no way.
Okay, people, let's settle down.
Listen, what do you need a gun for, man?
Just told you, man, they're catching tools. Trust me. A strap will make Diana notice me. You'll see.
Robert, something you'd like to share with the rest of us?
No, sorry, Miss Jackson.
Robert, I'd like to see you after class today. Okay, people, this is what we're going to do today. We've got a new writing assignment. I'm going to pair you up so that you can interview and then write about your partners. Here are the pairs. Bill and Sharon. Sandra and Brian. Diana and John. Robert and Becky. Leroy and Edna.
Miss Jackson, sorry about that thing in class today. Sometimes I just have other things on my mind.
You mean other things like girls?
Yeah, well, thanks for matching me up with Becky, by the way.
Robert, now this is a writing assignment, not a date.
I know, but I'm really excited about it.
Good, because I'm counting on you. Go on, get going. You're gonna be late.
Thanks.
Get going. Or you're gonna be in trouble with another teacher.
See you, Miss Jackson.
If you know someone has a gun at school and you tell a teacher or the principal, that's not necessarily snitching. You could be responsible for saving someone's life. With the help of Miss Jackson, Robert will graduate from high school. Diana will enter college in the fall and is planning on becoming a lawyer. The majority of accidental shootings occur in homes where kids can easily get guns. But whether the shootings take place in the home, on the street, or at school, in real life, the victims and the shooters never get a second chance.
We'll return after these messages. And now back to the CBS Schoolbreak special.
Guns aren't just used by kids for protection or power. Kids often use guns to solve other personal problems they feel they can't deal with.
I didn't say that.
Take Eddie Halpern. He has a promising life ahead of him. He's bright, gets good grades, and is expected to do well on his SATs, which are coming up in just a few days. Eddie's girlfriend is Tina Myers. Although they've been going out for a long time, she's ready to move on without Eddie.
All we ever seem to do is argue about this.
Face it, it's over.
Why does it have to be over?
How many times do we have to talk about this?
Tina, whatever it is, I'll change, okay?
It's not about you changing.
What's it about, then? I'll do anything to make this work. I love you.
I've changed. I'm different from the girl you met 2 years ago. I've grown.
Oh, and I suppose I haven't, huh?
No, that's not it. But we've both grown. It's just that we've grown apart.
Apart?
Eddie, this isn't easy for me either. I still care about you too, but we're gonna be graduating soon. We're gonna be going off to different colleges. I just think we should make a clean break now so we can both move on.
Tina...
Eddie, I'm tired of talking about this.
Tina, I mean... I can't live without you. If you dump me, I'll kill myself.
Don't be silly, Eddie. I'm serious about this.
I'm serious too.
You just don't get it, do you? It's over. Deal with it.
Hey, Eddie. Here's the new Princeton catalog and application.
Going through my mail again, Dad? Isn't there a login set or something?
You know, son, now that you're graduating, the fun and games are almost over. You got to get ready for the challenge of college. And believe me, when I was at Princeton, it was a real challenge. Getting into college is hard enough, but getting through 4 tough years in the Ivy League is even harder.
Dad, I haven't even taken SATs yet.
Well, once you do, there'll be applications to fill out, essays to write, interviews.
Thanks, Dad. That's all I need is a little more pressure. Hey, Tina, would you like to, you know, go to the sophomore spring dance with me?
I'd love to, Eddie. Want to come over to my house?
I can't. I gotta study.
Too bad. My parents are both out.
I'll be right over.
You know, we've been going out 6 months now, and I feel like we were meant to be together.
Eddie, maybe you've been spending too much time with Tina.
Leave Tina out of this.
Enough time studying.
No, look at my PSAT scores. My dad's gonna kill me.
You're gonna have to do something about bringing these scores up for the SATs.
I'll take care of it, Dad.
You'll never get into Princeton with these scores.
Give me a break. Well, you know Tina and I are planning to go to Princeton
How
together.
dare you assume we both go to Princeton?
You're applying to Berkeley?
Just because your dad went there doesn't mean I have to.
What about us?
Us is over, Eddie.
Over? Why? What did I do? Whatever it is, I'll fix it, okay?
It's just that we've grown apart. Eddie, face it, it's over.
Over? Tina, I can't live with that. If you dump me, I'll kill myself.
You just don't get it, do you? It's over. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it.
these messages. And now, back to the CBS Schoolbreak Special.
Now what?
Tina, if we don't get back together, you're gonna regret it. For the rest of your life.
Look, I told you, it's over. There's nothing else to talk about. Now go home. Eddie, no! Eddie, don't! Eddie? Eddie! Ah! Eddie! Mom! Call an ambulance, hurry! Eddie, please don't die, please! Tina! Mom! Are you alright? Oh my God.
If you are interested in watching more of our videos, then click on one of the links above.